Alright, what is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and good afternoon to you all. Today, because there's been so much praise for my recent Puzzle and Dragons videos, mainly, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more look at some newer Puzzle and Dragons content. So we have the introduction of two new dragons for the Monster Exchange. These dragons actually look familiar to many of you, and that is because they are Karin, one of the Chinese celestial goddesses, the one on the left, and on the right is Hades' dragon, which is Hades from the Greek gods pantheon. Yeah, two pantheon monsters, which I honestly didn't expect them to get evolutions, are getting evolution. So probably in the future we'll probably see evolution from maybe the other four Chinese celestial goddesses and maybe the other four Greek god exchanges. I think there's already a Zeus dragon and a Hera dragon, so we don't have to worry about those. But I think what is it? What are the other two? I think well there's a lot of Greek god evolution, so it really just depends on who they want to choose from that. Hera and Zeus are farmable. So my best would probably be Venus. Um, I know Venus is one. Ares is another from that pantheon. I want to say Seiryuu, and then the water, light, fire. I think I'm missing water. Oh, Neptune. Neptune is the other one. Neptune. So yeah, those four are most likely to get variation of their dragon form, and then Mei Mei, Leyland, Sakuya, and Haku getting beast form. Not even dragon form. It's probably more so a beast form. Their monsters for respective creatures. I can't wait to do those. Now, we're mainly here because we need to talk about them coming to the actual game. Now, for after the maintenance has been done on May, what is that? May 30th? Yeah, May 30th. We will have a monster exchange going on exchange for creatures. Now, I'm just gonna tell you now, I will legitimately start getting things ready because you're going to do a lot of farming. What do I mean by that? Well, they're going to be monster exchanging, and you're going to be monster exchanging for these cards heavily. You're going to need a lot of material to exchange for these two. The monster exchange for them will start from May 30th to June 30th, midnight, or close to midnight before it becomes June 31st, which does June have a 31st? I don't think it. No, it doesn't. June has just the 30th. Then it goes until July 1st. Now, with that said and done, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about these two monsters, um, which I am very excited about. There is a lot of things that I'll have to go over, but yeah, like I said, these are going to be hefty exchanges, and probably more so with the dragon that you'll need for Karin, because Karin's dragon of evolution. Oh boy, yeah, you're gonna need a lot of this, and I hope you saved up your event medals because you're definitely going to need. While getting the respective monsters of Super Reincarnated Hades, Iron are, because you already have enough material to evolve them as it is. B, they're Pantheon cards, so you probably have rolled them already, and you probably haven't already already evolved them into like a weapon assist. You can just go back from the weapon assist if you have it, or if you have multiple of their base forms, which is, a celestial dragon of water, Karin, and Hades dragon, or just Hades himself, you're most likely able to do exactly. I'm going to take a look now. I have this. Hades, which yes, I do have a super reincarnated. I already have an awoken here, so I can easily get them. And then Karin, who I have plenty of Karin. I have Karin in her reincarnated form. I have a super reincarnated Karin as it is. I have Karin's earring. Yeah, I'll be pretty fine. So yeah, it's just all the other cards that I will particularly to make their evolution. which is probably going to be of it. Rainbow medals, I mean event medals, the black medals, you're gonna need to farm um, your rainbow medals to see if you have them. I don't have currently enough, which sucks, but I'm sure there's gonna be dungeons and stuff that will be floating around to give us those. And I believe there is a special going on in the shop where you can go and exchange for the oh no, the special is gone. Never mind. So you most likely can just go probably next month. They'll probably have one where you can just exchange medals. You can also take your medals and exchange them from the if you already have medals. And of course, when Godfest and stuff come around, you can. So yeah, there's just multiple ways you can easily get medals if you don't already have them. In 9 out of 10, it'll just be ways to have. So looking at the basis of these, let's go ahead into their evolution. So, for the exchange for Hades Dragon, which this more so looks like just an evolution, you need a super reincarnated Hades. You need 2 rainbow medals. You need 10 vicious dragon helium, and you need 30 divine onyx mask with 30 dragon fruit. So, luckily enough, you'll have the daily dungeons which feature the mask, and then there are dungeons that already feature where there are technical dungeons that feature them as 100% drop. You can easily go into those and grab them from. So these aren't too hard of things here because Vicious Dragon is already in its own descend, and I think they also feature the Onyx Mask and the Dragon. So definitely spend them a couple of times. You'll definitely get those, or go to the particular mass dungeons. Even rolling the power machines if the evil material stuff is around. Take your power points that you probably have saved up and start rolling. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of us already have tons of these ready to go. Hold on, actually, I should look at mine right now. Monsters, yeah. What is it? The Onyx. Um, oh, I'm sorry, that's for an exchange. Never mind. Monster box. Yeah, I got like 45 of these Onyx masks. For the Dragon Plant. Yeah, I got like 50 of those, so I'm just basically needing the Vicious Dragons, which those aren't going to be too hard to get themselves. For Hades Dragon, it's triple typed Dragon God Devil, holding 6 BDPs, one super skill boost, 1 super bind resist, and 1 voice awakening. So probably is going to hear it roar, or Hades talking from the dragon itself. I see. Surprised to see what voice they're going to use. Something vicious that sounds like it's from the depths of hell, or are you going to have a very deep voiced VA, a VA with a very deep and growling voice be Hades? Or James Woods, Kingdom Hearts reference, have James Woods be Hades Dragon. That would be so funny. So the evolution skill is called Dragon's Roar. We'll read on that in Gravity Roar, which we'll read in just a minute. And then we have the leader skill of Underworld Beast Advance. 30 times attack and adds 3 combos with inflicting 1 damage with 9 plus Link Dark Corpse. 4 times HP and unable to erase 3 orbs or less. So basically, this is a Glob-esque leader, and he takes a lot of orbs to do this, which kind of explains the VDPs. But actually, those are probably really good too because there are a lot of dungeons currently going on right now that have a ton of VDP bosses or encounters that you need to get over. So that's actually more of a blessing than it is a curse. The only thing is, I hope the Super Awakenings can make up for it because you're definitely going to need that. Now let's look at the skills, the evolution skill or the Evo skill. So stage 1 is Gravity's Roar, which is on a max level of 6 with an 18 turn cooldown. Will delay your enemy's movement for 3 turns and reduces the enemy's remaining HP by 30% and then evolves. The final stage is Soul Absorption, where on a 6 turn cooldown, it will reduce the enemy's maximum HP by remaining HP by 25%, but recovers 25% of your HP for 6 turns. So that's actually a pretty decent skill with something like Hades, because we know Hades likes to do a lot of reduction and stuff like that. Actually, is it similar to what Hades has now? Just thinking about it, what is Hades' current skill right now? Hades Gravity World reduces enemies' remaining HP by 25%, reduces unmatchable orb stats by 5 turns, orb movement time plus 5 seconds for 5 turns. Oh, cool. So not too far off, if you ask me. And in True Spirit of the Underlord, 2 times attack and HP for Dark Attributes, 7 times attack and inflict 5,000 damage, 500,000 damage, with 4+ link Dark Orbs. Cool. Okay. So not too many different from what he already is, but it's just there's a limitation on what you do, but you do have a follow up with damage when you're dealing with any resolve. So that's actually pretty sick. Moving on to his super awakenings, we have a super skill boost, we have an L defense buff, and we also have a super blind resist. So shout outs to Hades for being covering. The only thing that I'm worried about is this L awakening, because I feel like you'll have to start having someone on the team that can generate the heart orbs needed for this. So maybe something in the lines of not Persephone, but maybe some type of big board orb changers to help out Hades, if Hades is someone that you're going to use as a leader. Now, Hades weapon assist, the Hades Dragon Bracelet. Dragon God type equip, and it gives an equip of God typing, has its own VDP, and has 2 Team RCV buffs and a Cloud Resist. For the leader's skill, it is Abyssal Gravity. It reduces enemies' remaining HP by 30%. And then changes all hazards to Dark Orbs. The only problem I have with this ability is that it doesn't remove locks and then changes all hazards into Dark Orbs. Because if it did do that, perfect skill. Perfectly sound and promising skill. That'd be a really good weapon assist skill, and I probably would smack it onto my own Hades if that was possible. I do believe there's probably going to be a dungeon where you can actually get the gem needed for this, because I'm pretty sure that's how you're going to evolve it. Is you need a Hades Dragon gem and then a couple of other things in order to evolve into. Yeah, pretty cool weapon assist. Um, Next up is Seiryuu, the Karin Dragon, requiring 1 super reincarnated Karin, 2 event medals black, 5 Apex Blue Flower Dragon Starling, 10 Blue Dragon Fruit, and 30 Dragon Seeds. Yeah, that's a lot. It's actually considering Apex Blue Flower Dragon Starling. That's an evolution that you need at least all 5 of the cards from the Flower Dragon's technical dungeon in order to make this one monster. And you're going to have to make it 5 times, which means you're going to need to fill up 25 spaces in your monster box, plus the additional things you'll need to evolve it in order to evolve into this. So I hope the farming's worth it. Let's see. Seiryuu, Karin Dragon, with a rarity of 9. Dragon, God, and Attacker type. 2 super skill boosts, 2 10 combo awakenings, 1 skill bind resist, 1 bind resist, 2 2-prong attack, plus, and 1 voice awakening. Dual color of water and wood. Okay, that's not bad. And the Evo skill is Seiryuu 7-star roar. And the leader skill is Seiryuu's advance. 24 times attack and half damage with 4+ combos when water, wood, and dark attack at once. 2.3 times HP when all rarities in the team are the same. Oh no, she is a she only get another rarity team situation. And this time all of them have to be level 9. A rarity of 9. That's not hard on paper, but that's also very tedious, and then you have to do with extra set. So hopefully maybe you have enough 9-star cards to circulate with this. Otherwise, this looks more like a really decent sub card. So let's look at the skill. So Seiryuu 7-star roar. Maximum turn of 6, 18 turn cooldown. Removes locked orbs and changes the changes all orbs. 2 water, wood, dark, and heal. All their ally skills charged by 2, and then skill evolves into Seiryuu 7-star Claw when a maximum turn of 3. Increases enemies damage voids for 1 turn, removes locked orbs, and then creates 3 orbs of water, wood, dark, and heal at random. I like the skill prior to its evolution a lot more than I like the actual skill. I think that the 7-star Roar is a lot better. For the Super Awakenings, Super Skill Boost, 10-time Awakening, and Levitation. So, pretty decent on them. I don't really care too much for the 10-time Awakenings, but I guess because when your skill changes to at least give you the combination of heart of 3 particular colors plus heal, that's 4 there, plus the fact that when they're matched, they're going to give you additional 4, so you only need 2 more combos, and they'll probably work out. It's pretty meh. Pretty mid. Sorry. And it seems more like with an evolution skill like this, I'll probably just maybe keep it as a sub for teams like Nautilus, Royal Oak, Royal Oak by itself, and Nautilus by itself, or those combinations of blue or wood teams, or even the combination of blue and wood, blue wood, water, dark, dark, grass, wood and dark, those type of team combinations. For Seiryuu's Earring, Dragon Tide equips water attribute to the card, 7 combo awakening, 2 water orb enhance, and 1 immobilize resist. Leader's skill is Seiryuu 7-star Gleam, 12 turn cooldown. Does exactly what I wanted it to do, and this should have been the evolution skill. Removes locked orbs and changes orbs to water, wood, dark, and heart. Voids damage absorption and attribute absorption for 2 turns. This is a better skill than the actual evolution. Wow, that was a big bop. So yeah, sorry, Seiryuu Dragon. You kind of suck. And your evolution is way better than your weapon assist leader skill. Your weapon assist actual active skill is more better than your own active skill. Like this, that's a flop. I'm sorry, that's such a flop right there. Like gung ho, that's your dragon. Your dragon's weapon assist is better than its actual active skill. Like I really don't see this actually being anything unless you have a particular team. And as a leader, she really does suck because you have to have a rarity of 9 to get an HP buff, which isn't much of a big HP buff. I'm just gonna say now. But even with the combo lineup there for the 10 combo awakenings, you're still missing out to the 10 from something that only really generates at least 8. So it's a big, just very mid. I'm sorry. I have nothing real positive to say about Karin Dragon because I feel like all of this is mid till you get to the weapon assist, and the weapon assist is probably the only thing that saves it. Where I can look at someone like Hades and be like, yeah, Hades seems to be the better lineup, and even with the mid, the mid weapon assist, I'd rather this weapon assist be a viable setup than having to do all this for Karin. So, uh, hopefully in the future, if the other ones get a similar evolution, that they're a lot better than what this hot mess. At least for Karin, that Meme, Leyland, Sakuya, and Haku have better lineups than this. But yeah, that is just the overall thing. And my final opinion is that, well, Dark is looking a lot better than Water, and Water's only saving grace is that its weapon assist is actually very viable to be used. Too bad it's not an actual monster, and she would fit on the team. So let me know what you guys all think about this weapon assist in this situation with, as I say, with Karin Dragon and Hades Dragon. Do you think they'll be viable monsters for your teams? Do you think they'll be viable leaders? Is there something that I missed that maybe will make them shine out? Because I have Kyrens, but maybe for Hades there. But let me know in the comment section below. So with that said and done, thanks everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps me out tremendously. Hit the notification bell so you guys will be informed of when I do upload more content. And of course, visit me on social media. Those links are in the description box below. And check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/HarpiePlayerJoe, where I'll be starting my live stream sessions for Sonic the Hedgehog as we do during Sonic events. 3, starting off the month of Sonic. So with that said and done, thanks everybody for watching. HPJ signing out.